Two of the top teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. We have two teams both ranked in the top 6 and both with high expectations as they prepare to square off. Kickoff unit all lined up and we're ready to put toe to leather. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a man, it's Hammond. Left side, it's Gentry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Right side, it's Jones. Oh, what a move to get room. Runs through a man. He might have space. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Goes to the tight end. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10 playoff positioning. All the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He gets a block. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Run inside. It's Hawkins. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts tonight.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that.
Out wide right, it's Jones. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain on their first down.
He'll off one deep side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He is in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul.
Number 97, set to kick off.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. We expect this guy to get it a lot. K.J. Edwards. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, this team's college football playoff hopes lie on this running back's ability to show up week in, week out. It's one thing to do it against subpar competition. We've seen that this year. But this is the real challenge now. At this point of the season, going up against one of the best run defenses in the country that's going to be honed in on stopping him. Can this guy answer the bell? Get another win. This is a team peaking. Put a couple of wins together now back-to-back. But if they win this one and this guy has a big game, that is a big statement.
He's changing the play. Got the first down. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Give to the fullback. Drop immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. They want to run this quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting. Oh, and he's got room. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Fullback's got it. Got the first down, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Box. Yeah, hey, move. Keep. Go.
Trying to run, it's Payne. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Making the adjustment on the play. Maybe some room here. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Once you start getting closer to the end zone, you start bringing in more big bodies, right? They're going to run the football more. The field shrinks. I can run different coverages, but really nice job saying, that's fine. You bring in the big bodies. I'm going to toss the ball in the perimeter for a nice positive game.
Give to the big fullback. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space, and I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the 1st down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have the nose for it, and this guy does as well. to find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
Second down to the air. Right side, it's Payne. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. He'll try to do it himself. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Wide open on the right. Past the 30. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this first quarter after that play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hawkins. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raider.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking for space, it's Payne. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll send the back in motion. Handoff again. Nowhere to go.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's past the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. They'll power it inside with the fullback.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. From the gun, looking for a man. Going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. He's loose. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they use one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Enough to move the chains. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Caught in the backfield, it's Gentry. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving. Got it at the 45. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Got him on the RPO. He's down right there, short gain on the ground.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to own it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the option. Now the pitch. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time getting. The football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field and getting him down on the ground.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, toss.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks in the 4th down decision.
showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on the critical game.
Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run, and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Edwards. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hacks close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Out wide, it's Edwards. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Here we go. Ready? Go!
Gonna run it. It's Payne. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Let it go!
Big fullback's got it. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Gets the back moving. Snapped on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe...
And he throws his way into the end zone.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
Well, they weren't able to come up with the completion on that play, but let's point out a positive here. How about the pass pro up front by this offensive line? They did an outstanding job giving their quarterback time to throw.
Under pressure. Chunked it away just as he
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He's going to change things up against this defensive look. A snap, lost a throw to start this drive. Going to try to get it himself. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll run the screen. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. From deep, it's Edwards. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey guys, I caught up with the head coach at the half. He spoke to his team in the locker room at halftime about how well they started that first half, but it's not good enough. They are off to a good start in the Big 12 play, conference opener, but he said, I know our opponents are going to pour on the gas and be even better in the third. We have to match that energy here at kickoff.
All right, Holly. And now on second down for this offense. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. All over him immediately. They need a huge play on third and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Draw play, it's Edwards. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start off offense.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes second and 14. Keeps it himself. Can't get it to the ground. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Long way to go on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Going to the run, it's Kane. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Looking for the marker. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hammond. That's caught. It's stolen.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Got stuffed on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Motion from the back. Looking for a crease. Got enough for the first down. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, that's an out. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Tells the run, lost a pass. Finds his man. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Rush right in his face. He's got it up to 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Here's a give to Joyner. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Gentry. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Burrowing for yardage. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Quick tempo here for the offense. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And the D brings the heat, man, and they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. And the worst thing you can do on fourth down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that thing up. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. He holds on to it too long, and the defense gets the sack.
Hand off to the fullback. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. The fake wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, this jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
They kick it away on 4th down. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Rides the option, he keeps it. Serves to head for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second and 3.
It's caught. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now they'll try the right side. Might have a chance. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Going for 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he's able to get it back. Good thing for him.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. They want to throw it. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. That's a 20. He's got space. He's running free down the middle. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They'll bring it back from inside the spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Look out! He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something.